A device meant to help those with hearing loss is one step closer to reality after it was recently awarded a patent. It comes from an idea sparked by the personal experience of one Ferris State University staff member.
I was a baby.
You were a baby, that's right.
And as a baby, Britt Taylor was born deaf and was given cochlear implants when he was just a year old. Eventually, though, his parents Micah and Dr. Daniel Taylor, who is currently the interim dean of the Michigan College of Optometry at Ferris State University, realized their son would soon need glasses as well, something that would pose a special kind of challenge.
It's very complicated, particularly for children because their ears are so small. For the cochlear implants that sit right on top of the ear, as well as the spectacle frames, that competes over the same space.
So in the fall of 2018, Dr. Taylor began his research, and with technical support from Ferris Product Design Engineering Technology Program, a new prototype was born.
Name of it is the ProtoConch. Again, that's just a prototype name. So you see it's just a little ball and socket joint right there. And I can just lift this off and seat it right back on again.
It was made possible with support from Ferris and grant funding from the Michigan Economic Development Corporation. It's taken about 3 years from the initial concept to now receiving an approved patent. And now the device is in the beta phase.
We were able to work with Into Being LLC, which is a 3D manufacturing company out of here in Michigan. And they did some initial prototyping for us. So if we're able to get some additional funding, which we hope to through another grant here soon, then we'll return probably to Into Being and have them do the remaining prototyping.
Dr. Taylor hopes to have ProtoConch available for both kids and adults with some differences in mind.
For kids, the main thing is security and comfort. We have kids that come home with rashes above their ears because they have so much going on up there. And so security, so things don't fall off, so their cochlear implants, which are, their senses, aren't lost, as well as just comfort. For adults, we're really focusing more on the usability situation, being able to remove, say, for example, sunglasses or reading glasses and put them back on again.
And the effort has become a family affair, with Britt's mom, Micah, also coming on board.
Mostly give our pitches for either grants or also for talking to the market and trying to get the product actually made. One of the largest areas of interest is from parents of children with cochlear implants. We get emails constantly after they've seen previous news reports on this invention, and they want to know when they can get it and can they get it now?
Unless we're able to license this, which is our long-term hope, to a medical device company that would make it available, then we're looking at options to create a logistical framework that will allow somebody to go online, simply click a button and order, and then we would assemble them on a pair of glasses and send a fully complete glasses system to them.
It's a device, they say, not only has benefited their son, but can really make a difference in some formative years.
Changeable time in your life where your brain can develop to accept hearing as well as accept vision is in the first 12 years or so of life. That's when your brain remodels very quickly depending on what you learn. And so the concept that there may be children who don't have an opportunity to wear their cochlear implants or their glasses full time because of the discomfort issue, well, that could potentially have some real developmental concerns.
Just providing better access for children with cochlear implants, even an invention that's just very simple like this. That's just one extra step that they get to be more normal,
Yes, I love it. I got this.
Such a cool invention. They're hoping to see their final round of prototyping as well as FDA device regulation in July. In addition to kids and adults, those with the project also say they've heard from VA optometrists who feel this device could be helpful for veterans as well. For more information on the ProtoConch, look for this story at fox17online.com.